See if we can make this work. It looks like it's doing something. Looks like it's doing something. Okay. Well, wonderful. That's interesting. That's not correct. On Android, when the notifications coach mark is happening for set a direction or close today, the gear icon button is showing up not on top of the gear icon button. Like it's superimposed but in the wrong area. I'll try and show you the screenshot. Can you add a task for this? And also we should make that urgent too. Too many urgent tasks. What was I doing? Oh, that's right. Let's get out of this. Let's go here. Oh man. We're doing it. We out here. Okay. Good morning, or afternoon, or evening, or night. What a beautiful day. What was I doing? I still haven't set a direction yet, but maybe maybe we can do that. Hi. Okay. So let's see what we want to do here. I guess I could just start doing this. Okay, so it's interesting that the iPhone screen share isn't actually showing up, so let's see why that is. We're going to make some tea. Good, I already have my cold brew, so I'm doing mine. I've got my morning beverage. Let's see if we can get this to work here. Okay. No, it's not. Oh, this isn't right. This says cold shower, which we're not doing right now. Let's turn that off. We could go to set a direction though. And then this should have, I really should start locking these. Vertical. Yeah, you can largely read that. Okay, and then still figuring out how to set this up exactly. And then I'm curious as to why This is plugged in. Preset. The iPhone should be showing up right now. Oh, there it's showing in vertical sources. Interesting. Is it this one? Nope. Well, maybe one day. I really do need to figure out why. I guess I could try quitting this. And see, oh no, this is what we want to quit. Let's do this again. There it is. Okay, cool. Hi, I'm glad you're here. I was missing you. You weren't around for a few days. Did you ever try out the app? Is today the day? Okay, so I got 7.5 hours of sleep today. Not amazing, but okay. Is it really 10? Wow, the day is moving on long. Hi. Hi, good morning, or afternoon, evening. You're into evening, probably. When did I get out of bed? I got out of bed around 7. I'm doing this stuff a little bit later today. Pray, I did this, it's up. I started at 6:50. Yeah, I'm kind of lagging a little bit today, but that's okay. That I did. Make your bed. This I did at 7:20. Just realized I forgot to stretch though. I haven't done that. I did meditate. We're gonna put this in here. H-ducks. I'm just calling you H-ducks from now on. I almost never know what you're talking about, but I'm glad you're here. I love getting your comments though. I like that you're here. That's not gonna make any sense to anyone but me, and that's fine. Yeah, it's evening where you are. I'm just getting into my morning. Well, not just getting into my morning, I was a little slower than normal. Probably need to stretch still. But yeah, let's set a direction while we're at it. Oh, we have a, this comment says, you know that I am a billionaire. We have a billionaire in our presence. Do you want to invest? You want to invest in an app? I need investment. I don't need it, but it would definitely, well, yeah, I do kind of need to do what I want to do, because I really do want to get this to like 1 billion users. And to do that, I only have a couple months of runway left, so investment would be good if you have any interest. It's a worthy cause, and I think it's I think it can be, it creates value. I think it can be worth something. Okay, why is today different than others? Today is also H-ducks, just as an aside, you know I gave you positive attention, and what did you say? I had an affinity for you before I even knew you were a billionaire, so no one can say it's just because of your money. Today is Friday, June 19th, 2026, and I am in Los Angeles, Los Nagels, Los Angeles, California, USA, whoops, Earth, Sol, Milky Way, Universe, etc. The dog went back. I couldn't get a picture of the dog. Apparently the guy, I guess the dog who owners it was, I think he like went to like jail apparently for a minute or something. And so then the dog was just stuck in an apartment not being fed. And so it was kind of like rescued, but then I guess the guy got out of jail. And so he got the, got the dog back. H-Ducks, I think I just realized your shtick, your bit. I think I just realized your bit for the first time. Now this is making more sense. Okay, I am here. I wish I could have shown you all a picture. I'm actually kind of glad I'm not able to show you a picture of the dog because she was so sweet. But I hope that she's okay and is doing well. I'm here as Justin and will cease receiving Justin will die at some point, maybe even today. All I know for sure is that I have right now. Today is different. All the days hit different. All the days hit different. There's a comment here that says, hello, is there a key against jealousy? I'm not totally sure. I'm trying to understand your question. I think you're saying, is there a way to deal with jealousy? It's an interesting question because that definitely, H-Ducks, I don't know what you're apologizing for, but you're good. Shove your sorries in a sack, as I like to say. No harm, no foul. I don't even know what you're apologizing for. In terms of with the, is there a key against jealousy? It's an interesting question because that's one of, so just personally being straight up with you, jealousy and possessiveness are two of my like deepest, they're two of like what I feel like for me are some of the like deepest, ugliest things inside of me are jealousy and possessiveness. Hi, also, if any, the new people coming into you. So jealousy and possessiveness definitely like kind of like strike me kind of the most out of all of the things that I, let's say, of like negative character traits or negative feelings. One of the things that helps with jealousy for me is whoever I'm jealous of, looking at every single aspect of their life, every single bit of it, because largely when I look at every single aspect of their life, that's the only way things, life is a huge like cornucopia stew of everything. And like, I can't just have one thing. The things of how we've gotten to the point I've in, the things that I've gotten to the point of in my life, I can't pull out different aspects of it. I had to go through my previous relationships. I had to go through my different businesses. I had to go through failures and successes. I had to go through, all the different things. They all brought me to make me here now. I wouldn't be here in this spot now as me with these experiences and feelings and thoughts and ideas unless I had every single one of those things. And so whoever I'm jealous of, it can help to like look at, or at least try and imagine their whole life and all the experiences and stuff that they've had, every single aspect of them. And when I look at every single aspect of what their life is, a lot of the times when I look at all of it, I would kind of rather be me. Most of the time. Sometimes I would rather not be me. But when I look at what all goes into it, and when I look at the different experiences that other people have had to have that get to where they are, yeah, you can't separate just one thing. Like, sure, it would be great, but that's not the way it works. Yeah. There's a comment that says, a lot of guys are jealous because they know how guys think. Sure, no, you can look at protectiveness, all girls like that as a, yeah, I'm talking about even, so I'm not talking about jealousy and possessiveness just of, let's say, another person. Also just of anything. You can be jealous of someone else's success. Or, let me put this in first terms. I could be jealous of someone else's success or good things that are happening to them or good things that they've been able to do. So there's all different kinds of things to be jealous or possessive of. And yeah, so that's one of the helpful things, not to like spend too long on an idea. That's one of the things that could help me, is to look at the entire whole catalog of what a person is and what their life has been. And a lot of the times I'm kind of fine being me. That's one of the more basic ones. If you want a more esoteric one, like a weird one, I don't think there's such a thing as you and me. I don't think there's any difference. And maybe that's because of like, you know, my DMT experience after like having a motorcycle accident or other drug experiences or whatever. But the more and more I get to exist as a human and experience life, the more and more compelled and I feel like knowing I am that there's me and you, and that there's you and me, and there's not really any difference. And so when I stop seeing you as someone else, or when I stop seeing her as someone else, or I stop seeing him as someone else, like as an adversary or someone to be jealous of, when I'm like, oh, actually, this other being is just another portal of me. And actually, I'm just another portal, manifestation on this reality of this other life force, then there's nothing to be jealous of, because I am that and I have that. And also that other person has whatever I have in me. There's this really cool thing I thought about the other day when I was talking with someone where, you know that like Sistine Chapel painting where like man's like reaching out to like God and their fingers are like this? And it's kind of like extra and over the top. And I don't really believe in God like that way, like he's a big bearded man in the sky. Although that's cool, I guess, and all, but honestly, he'd be kind of a dick, I think, if he was. The idea of this like final touch or last touch, sometimes this, like the symbolism of that to me is actually when I get to connect with another human and I get to look, right now I'm looking into a lens, straight up. But let's say I am looking into it, and if I get to look into a lens and I get to look into someone else's eyes and connect, that's a little bit of this. Like, the divine in me gets to connect with a little bit, and the divine in you. Which I think is really beautiful. Anyway, so that's one of the more esoteric ways, I guess. I don't know what esoteric means, but it sounds like what I think it means, which is that's one of the more woo-woo ways of dealing with jealousy. All right, whatever that was. I don't know what that was talking about, but that's just my take on it today. And frankly, I don't even know what that was. But okay, things I'm grateful for. H-ducks, pretty much always, but I don't think that's a good idea today. At this point, I'm kind of raw dogging life largely, besides this caffeine. And I kind of like taking it straight up. Also with music. Music is a drug. Hell of a drug. Okay, I am grateful for the consensus. Thank you. You're welcome. I appreciate so thoughtful a question. It's nice to be able to like talk and think about these things. Because I don't even really know sometimes. And sometimes like I'll just be like alive and I'm doing a day and I don't even really know why I'm here because my brain gets caught up. Just brain chatter all day long, and I'll be thinking about things. Like I have some personal stuff kind of like even just dinging off for me today. And my brain can want to fixate on those things. And it's nice to just talk about things that are like expansive beyond that. gets me to be able to be happy and grateful to experience today. I am grateful for, we couldn't say music. I am grateful, I'm doing this a little different than I normally because we just talked about, I'm grateful for cold brew. I am grateful for beautiful, thoughtful questions and conversation with other humans. Why did my music kick off is what I want to know. Why? I really want to figure this out because okay, we're going to do this a different way. I like them just interrupting my gratefulness to, well, that's good. That's a nice one. I'm going to put in my other one because I do like saying these other things that I'm grateful for that are important to me, and I don't want to miss them. One of them I always say every morning. Well, there's two that maybe y'all have noticed if you've been here. I always write down, I'm grateful for another day to play the game. Once I hit asphalt when I was riding on my motorcycle accident, there was definitely this very obvious, let's see what the level is going to be like on this. There's this very obvious moment where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not going to live forever. That could have been my last day. None of the days are guaranteed. So getting to have this one today is a gift. And I can be a pill about it and not appreciate whatever's going on and decide that it's all a problem or that there's things to be pissed off about, and that's fair. I guess whatever else. But also knowing none of them are guaranteed. Today may be my last. Let's try to, Justin, let's try and make it good. Also, that means it makes it more special that, like, thank you for sharing. If this is my last day, thank you for sharing a little bit of it, of yourself with me. Anyway, okay, so let me write that one down. I am grateful for, now it's working, lame. I am grateful for another day to play the game. I am grateful for, this is another one I write down every day and I don't always feel like it, but I am grateful for everything in my life exactly as it is right now. This kind of goes to the jealousy question a little bit, where it's like, it's all a stew, everything goes into it all together, and realistically, if I'm grateful for everything in my life exactly as it is right now, it's all good. I don't need what anyone else has. I'm grateful for everything in my life exactly as it is right now. Also, straight up, I don't always necessarily like feel like this, like naturally, but I find that the more I write it down, the more I do feel that way. One of the cool things about how we can like program our brains. I am grateful for I'm grateful that I was able to get this latest update out for the app. There's a new update that's going to be out, I think today, once Apple and Google approve it, and it's really cool, in my opinion. And frankly, it took a good amount of work to do, so that's exciting. I am grateful for, that's private. I am grateful, I should just stop putting the private ones in there because I can just do those after the fact. I'm grateful for a good day recipe. Makes my life good. It certainly helps. I am grateful, what's another thing I'm grateful for? I'm grateful. For the new users coming in this week and the growth we've had, because it helps me from going crazy. I don't think you should do things just for the outcomes, but having positive outcomes definitely helps. Not gonna lie. Okay, the things for today, I already wrote these down from last night. I'm making a tracked reel, so I need to get a reel made for Instagram and all the things. Gross, but that's what I need to do. I hit up Marcy, Mark, and Ano, so I need to try and get that done. Lots of contacting people. I practice the dance stuff because I haven't had it in a few days, and so I should get that done. An update video for the Good Day Recipe account. I should get that made too, especially if the app gets approved, which hopefully it will. So those are the 3 things for the day. We're to the Good Talk affirmations part of the day. So let's go do it. Oh, my knees are kind of weird today. All right. Here. It's kind of like a nice overcast day today in LA, and it's kind of lovely, which I like. I'm moving all my soap bottles and stuff out of the way. How are we doing on visibility here? Oops. No, that's still not right. We're close. Oh, I might need to go sooner than later because I'm getting a text that no, it's perfect. Okay, in an hour. Okay. So I'll be able to finish this stream by then. Okay, that's good. Let's go back to what we're doing. Okay, someone has questions, but we'll deal with those. We'll deal with those soon. Okay, good talk. So we're to this part of the... Sorry, sometimes people ask for things and I need to... And it's good to help. Okay, good talk. We're at this part of the day. So the good talk is a chance to, if you're at all like me, you may say lots of terrible things to yourself all day long, or limiting things to yourself all day long, and you may actually even be unaware that you're doing it. Like, well, I could never do that, or this person can do it, but I can't, or I'm not good at it, or things like that. So your brain hears that stuff and it files it away, and sometimes it even hears the joking things we say that are negative about ourselves. And it hears it doesn't know the difference. And so this is an opportunity in the mornings to if you got a big stew going of all these things, to put good things into it. So this is what we're doing. This is what I do every morning. You can come up with your own, however you want to do them. This is how I do them. If you want, you can steal them or change them or make them your own, or not do this at all. But this is what I do. I am a top specimen of a human. And I try and look at myself in the face when I do them, just for kicks. I am a top specimen of a human. I achieve anything I want, make a plan and deadline for, identify what I will give in exchange, and work steadily towards. I love life. Boop. I work confidently and trust my instincts. I am on a mission. I am good looking. I am a good person and deserve good things. I make life more wonderful for myself and for others around me. I am a divine expression of life. I love and accept myself exactly where and as I am right now. I am abundant, supported, and fully provided for. I do not shrink to avoid discomfort for others. I do what scares me. I do difficult and scary things. I am honest. I am successful. I am a kind and loving human and husband. I do not get hung up on perfection. Instead, I do, and learn from my experience. I am fearless. I am infinite. I am unstoppable. I love without expectation. I approach all new things through a lens of love instead of fear. I feel my feelings fully. I make it play. I remember that it's all playtime. I ask for help. I treat my past, future, and now as valuable. I am present. I feel confident, comfortable, and assured because I am divine and the divine flows through me. I hold 300 Bitcoin, and I know the value I helped create and what it cost. I create and share things of value with as many others as possible. My feelings are my responsibility. When I have to have something, then I will. Let it begin with me. The cavalry is me. Don't abandon Justin. Be kind to Justin. Be true. Be open. Be shameless. Be what you want. Don't take yourself too damn seriously. I am, and no one else is, responsible for Justin, for his financial, emotional, mental, physical, professional, and spiritual health and growth. I build Good Day Recipe into an app that has more than 1 billion users. I laugh when darkness comes. My most important work is now. The world is what I think it is. Today is going to be a good day. That's it for those. Oh, I hope this works. This is my favorite part. It worked today. Oh my God, I love that. I love it. Ah. Oh, are we having? Let's all be nice. We're getting examples of good talk and less than good talk right now. Literally all of y'all, you make me very happy. That's maybe like kind of violent communication, but I shouldn't say you make me feel happy, but I feel happy when you're here. And if you're asking, then I mean you. Truly. Yeah. Hi. How much fun. The internet is just wild that it can exist like this, and that people from all over the world, we can get to interact and do this stuff. Okay, so setting a direction, that's done. I finished that, so we're not doing that anymore. I think I'm gonna get to my normal stuff of like we do the cold shower and walk. I also need to take out my recycling. I need to tidy up my apartment a little bit. And I'm kind of figuring out what order I'm doing things in. Just as a heads up too, and before, I'm gonna make a reel about this later, but there is a new update of the app coming out. Once it's approved by Apple and Google, they're processing it now. Cool new stuff, and so I will want to hear from you on whether you like, well, I think it's cool, but whether you like it or not. So there's the different type of day picker that's coming. So you can set it up for like work days or weekend days, or you can actually even group your ingredients by like morning, afternoon, and evening, however you want to do it. So if it's helpful, you can do it that way. Also, when you are closing out your day and when you're saying whether it's a good day or not, there's going to be 2 sliders now that you can use if you want. And basically they say how much good is in your day, how much bad was in your day. And you still get to say, was it a good day or not, yes or no. But you get to give a little bit more, you get to be a little more exact, where it's like some days you can have a good day that still had kind of some shit going on in there. And some day, you can have a bad day that had some good things in there. So it's not just like one or the other, full on. And the idea with this is that it's almost like if you have like a baseball game or a score, one score, the good can get some points and the other one can get some points. At the end of the day, you still need a win-lose thing, good day or not, but it gives you a little bit more stuff there. And what was the other thing? Oh, there's a new thing in the app where I almost don't even want to talk about it, so you'll be able to talk to the orb. If you have questions or comments or anything, you just hold down on the purple orb and you can talk to the orb, and then the orb will respond. So, or not, it depends on what you want. If you just want to talk to the orb and it not respond, it won't. I don't know. That's still waiting to find out, but you can talk to the orb now, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Okay. So setting direction is done. Let's just turn this off. What time is it? It's 11. I think getting a cold shower and a walk-in is probably more important than, because I have a call that needs to come up in now probably like 50 minutes. So we're gonna do that because getting outside would probably be better, and maybe I can stream again when I go from there. But yeah, so we're gonna do our cold shower. I wonder if I can just add this in here. Yep, there it is. Okay. Okay. All right. So hang out if you like the music, if you like, but otherwise I'm gonna be dipping off. Okay. We do our skincare stuff. And then can get out on the walk. Y'all, if you don't cold shower, I'm not saying that like I recommend it necessarily because it's insane, but it does. It kind of just makes it makes me feel like a kid again a little bit, which is awesome. Because there's lots of things in life that happen that do not make me feel like a kid. Sometimes make me feel old. All right, there's this. Got face lotion and stuff on. I actually just realized, so before I go take my walk, I'm gonna look at, every morning I have AI make me a morning update of, well, what happened the day before and what today's looking like. And I think I want to check over that real quick before I go for the walk. It tells me how many new users were on the app. You know, just kind of like a status report. I guess I don't need to do that, but maybe, I don't know. I like to do it when I first wake up, and I haven't done it yet. Okay, that's done. Put on some sunscreen. I've definitely been around women that have I'm like in like an 8-step skincare routine. And it's like, I don't know how women honestly get anything done. I watch the time that they spend and they somehow manage to. And then I'm like, what am I doing with my time that like I don't do nearly as much stuff? And they seem to still make time to be able to do it all, but it's pretty impressive. For me, just to put on face lotion and stuff feels like, it's like if I have to like brush my teeth and floss and put on face lotion, it's like a lot. I'm not saying it's not worth it, it's a lot. Okay, that's done. I don't know why I just wiped sunscreen on my shorts. That was not that smart, probably. Maybe I'll get a shirt in a second. I'll do this. I do want to check. Let's go with the dryer. Let's see what's going on with this. We're definitely not doing cold shower anymore. Let's see what we got going on in this thing here. Oh my gosh, it's your graduation. Hi, I don't know if you're still here, probably not, and I missed. But if you're still here, your graduation. Hi. I mean, not hi, congratulations. So exciting. Are you still here? Yes, you are. Congratulations. You did it. Life only gets bigger. It only expands from here. But you got through it. That's very cool. Let me turn this down. That's very cool. Graduating. So exciting. What month are we? It's a late graduation. June. Late June. Wow. Very cool. Well done. Bigger and better things coming. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. Let's look at what let's see. We had 9 new users in the app in the last 7 days. Our average daily users is now at 15.6. So that's going up, that's bumping up. We're up to 156 users. That's up 6%. That's cool. What's been really cool the past few days is that we've gone up a few. We've been getting new users. The last 4 consecutive days, we've gotten new users. One of those days we got 3 new users. And over the last 7 days, we've only gone 1 day without any new users. So all of the days of the last week, we've had at least 1 new person. So that's cool. 20. Those numbers are all the same. Okay, good morning. Morning briefing. What is this business? Ran scheduled task. Run now. This is the important thing we want to check here. This is how I keep myself from going crazy, or maybe it's either keep myself from going crazy or make myself crazy, is I basically have this report that runs and it tells me what's going on and what I need to be looking at, etc., etc. What do I want to wear today? Man, I guess I can wear this shirt. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Oh, it's still working. It didn't run properly. I definitely need to actually go to the gym today. I've been kind of messing up. Not been doing very good. And then I feel bad about myself when I don't show up for myself. This thing is still working. I should have just left. Gone out for the walk. Okay. Actually, let's see. Let me check these messages. They're audio messages, so I don't want y'all to. So, up. Why did it just do that?
Hey, bud. Hey.
Why isn't this connecting? Nothing ever works the way you want it to.
I'm having some...
Okay, this isn't working great and I need to get outside. So I'm gonna take out my recycling, which I'm gonna grab real quick. And then I'll do the broadcast outside if I don't have to make any calls. I may have a call I need to make. Okay, recycling. It's ready to go. Oh, I need socks. Let's see if this is finished running while I'm putting it's on. No, why? Yeah, doctors do give the wrong medication sometimes. That's definitely a thing, which is lame. And yes, our school is always late with things. Yeah, I guess so. Oh wait, I missed a whole lot of comments here. In the morning and evening, I do my skincare routine, and in the morning, I drink my coffee while I have a face mask on. Nice. You do a face mask every morning? What kind of face mask do you use? What does a face mask do? My neighbors have gotten so used to me that when they see me on the balcony, they don't even get surprised anymore. That's funny. Yes, our school is always late. Schools be late sometimes, I guess. They really do. I'm so bummed about that dog. Such a sweetheart. Okay. All right, I need to get outside for a walk before it's... Okay, I'm gonna stop this file. This thing didn't work. Computers, they never work the way that I want. I'm gonna stop streaming, stop recording for a little bit, but I may do it again when I'm outside. Thanks for spending time with me this morning. This was fun.